How's it going, guys? And welcome back to Katawa Shoujo. In the previous part, yeah, that's about it. But in the previous part, the program I'm using right now did not record my actual microphone. It actually recorded something else, which is weird. Don't say, oh, I fucking did it. No. But I didn't. I thought it was using my actual mic, but I guess it was using my webcam or something. It said like USB device, and I was like, what the fuck's the USB device? So it was weird. I'm gonna double check every time I record Katawa Shoujo or something with this program, and just to make sure I'm not recording something else and capturing something else. I remember one time I had to redo an entire thing because of how the audio was. It was like high pitched, it was like really fast, like what the fuck. So anyways, yeah, that what happened in the last part. But all I know is that douchebag is back, or Mr. Hakamichi. 16 pages in, Higoro walks into the room, a stack of papers in one hand and his sword twirling idly like a baton in the other, casually shaking water from a recent shower from his hair. Gorgeous. Oh shit. Upon being seen doing something so ungentlemanly, he freezes like a deer in the headlights and slowly moves on to smoldering with powerful but baseless fury as he sits down on the couch a few feet away. This is the only the third time I've met him, and I'm already starting to feel nauseous on reaction. I guess in a way this could be considered a kind of charisma. I haven't even said anything and he already seems less than pleased. It's likely a bad idea to provoke him, and just talking to him may count as provoking him. However, I can't help thinking of the alternative situations that could play out. Let's say I don't open my mouth at all and walk away. Maybe I could go read in my room or outside. That would definitely go down as an unforgivable insult. He would probably tell me to hold it and destroy me. Either way, not too polite on my part. What are you reading? The draft of my autobiography. It is the story of a man who wakes up to find an uninvited guest in his living room, sitting in his chair, reading shallow literary track. I've barely started reading the book, and I don't even have an opinion on it yet. I can already see how this conversation is going to play out, so I might as well try to steer it in a different direction. Where's Hideki? You even ask questions rudely. Disgraceful. That aside, why would you even ask me such a stupid question? How would I know? Am I my son's keeper? Well, you are his dad, and it seems like he does live here, but I guess I can't say that tempting as it is. I give up. I already tried to make small talk with him and failed. It's like trying to talk to a brick wall that also hates you. Yeah, it's like, hey brick wall, how you doing? Brick wall just like falls on top of you. That is my cue to leave and sift through my wallet to see if I have enough money to go to a movie. And as I'm about to stand, I have second thoughts. I'm too tired to go through trying to smooth over my problematic situations by trying to continuously walk away from them. It's hypocritical of me to get upset at Misha for trying to defer things when I even run from my own girlfriend. Wait! Apparently you two are boyfriend and girlfriend now? Even Higoro attempts to stop me. I'm almost glad, even though I'm no longer and have any intention to leave. Wait. He said it with plenty of authority but nothing else, as if it's just a particularly commanding afterthought. Only a very powerful or very arrogant person can tell someone to hold on in such a manner. I'm sort of impressed. You are in the student council with Shizune, aren't you? What is your job there? I don't think there are specific roles other than president. Shizune is always trying to round people up to help out here and there. Usually we might get like one person to pitch in, but otherwise the three of us do whatever needs to be done. It crossed my mind a couple of times around when I first met her that Shizune's disquietingly analytical I can't say this stare might be because of her deafness, but it turns out it's a trait shared by everyone else in her family. And that is okay with you? Why wouldn't it be? You, Shizune, and that pink-haired girl? Is that really your entire student council? With the student council that small, they wouldn't even bother to hold elections. I am going to take a guess and say that you didn't join the student council. Shizune drafted you into it. You said you do not know exactly what your title is. That makes sense. I suppose you weren't even elected. You couldn't even be expected to know. After all, if you are not elected, you aren't really anything. No one's going to respect a student council like that. An unelected body of 3 people trying to scrounge up the equivalent of temp workers? It must be a sorry school if their 3 kids having a tea party can handle every issue. What's how small it is have to do with anything? If the student council gets things done, isn't that enough? It's not just a game either. Maybe you should actually come to the school one day. If you get there on the right days, you might even be able to see what Shizune is able to accomplish. Do you think that I have so much free time that I can afford to waltz over to your boondocks and watch my daughter's feats of self-aggrandizing? What the fuck? I have never been more disgusted in my life. What are you saying is they might as well not have a student council, but the fact remains there is one. And Shizune got elected to it, and for her it isn't a meaningless position. In fact, she works very hard for it. You sound like someone who voted for her. No, I wasn't there for that. Ha, you didn't even vote for her. Well, besides that, why don't you ask Hideki about this? Shizune has wanted to be a high school student council president since middle school. She would have him read all her practice speeches, wasting his time. For what reason? This whole time, he hasn't even looked up from thumbing through his manuscript. It's getting increasingly frustrating, because it isn't a game. We don't run the school, but it's like we're just playing at it and not taking it seriously. I wonder if it is so wrong to not be a purist. I have been to your school, really, the students there. I can already think about a million things he might say, and I'm preparing for my heart to sing on hearing any of them. It's funny, they are probably things I've thought before. They don't even have cleaning duty. What the fuck? That is not what I expected at all. He's also wrong. They do. I should know. I get to skip out on it since I'm in the student council. The concept of being wrong confuses Higoro. I should take this opportunity to go on the attack. It's really odd that I'm thinking this way about a simple conversation. It sounds like the last time you were there was really some time ago. If you can leisurely write some memoirs, you could talk to Shizune now and then. Don't you think that she has stuff she is proud of? That's how young people are. We have things to be proud of. If you're writing an autobiography, you should get that. Such an opportunity, and I blew it. I don't know how I was expecting him to react, maybe introspectively, but Higoro only grows angrier by the second, yet as he does, he also seems calmer. In a way, more sure of himself and in control. Who do you think you are to assume that my life is so easy? You haven't even read my biography. Yet you are able to tell me how I should handle all my affairs, including dealing with my own daughter. Okay, thank you Steam for interrupting me. Yet you are able to handle my own affairs, including my own daughter. You could never understand. Even if I were to get up from this couch, walk over to you right now and punch you in the forehead with brass knuckles with a condensed edition of my life story in them, leaving my biography imprinted in your face, you would not understand. That's child abuse. For 12 years, Shizune did not even talk to me, even though I hired multiple tutors and interpreters of all sorts for her to try and get her to become normal. It isn't as simple as you think it is. If she does not want to bother with me, then fine. I assume that is normal. When was the last time you talked to your parents? It has been a while, and I feel ashamed. More so that he caught me then at how easily I could have dropped my parents a phone call, or sent them an email, or even a letter, and haven't. This knowledge only makes me feel more ashamed. I thought so. If I wanted to see my parents, I couldn't. This is a different... You aren't that far from here. It's one train ride away. That is enough. No means no. You are very persistent. If only it was about something that mattered. I can't see what you may have learned from my daughter aside from that and how to backtalk people. Is that it? The answer is yes. I wasn't this persistent or argumentative before meeting Shizune and Misha. After all, prior to meeting them, I just experienced a small death. It's a mystery to why I refused to join the student councils in the first place. Possibly it was from trying to get away from their nagging so much that I was able to get my energy back. It's a cute idea. I think again about why I'm still here. Arguing with Hogoro is pointless, yet I think I almost looked forward to it. And he is right, I cannot understand him. Even if I did, he wouldn't care. I'm a louse? A loose. What? A louse. I think that's a louse that crawls on a whale, woolly, insignificant. He has the confidence that I don't have. Shizune does. And it could be that the reason why I am here now, in an almost shouting match with her father, is because some of that bravery has rubbed off onto me. However, I don't have anything to keep it going. Still, I hate him. I don't know what I can do. A few months ago, I think I would have punched him and let the consequences play out as they may, but now I can't risk it. If he were to hit my back, he'd likely kill me. So in the end, the only thing I can do is look at Hogoro in silence, knowing that I have no reply and hate him, and feel completely at loss. He takes it as a defiance. Fine then, have fun with that. What a dick! Picking up his sword, and using it to pull himself to his feet, he turns and casually saunters out of the room. I want to throw my book after him, but I'm happy to finally be alone, even if I'm not in the mood to read any longer. What a dick! I fucking hate him! Hey, guess what? He's gonna be your stepdad! Oh, wait, not stepdad, father-in-law! Oh, that's some bullshit! Our return trip to the school keeps getting delayed in one way or another. Shizune and Misha come back so late that there's no use even leaving, and we end up staying another day. The morning after, we missed the train by a single minute, and then the next two don't arrive. We missed the fourth train because I wandered off to get a drink in the meantime. Shizune wasn't very happy about that. God damn it, Hisao. By the time I finally get back to my room, I feel so tired even though I spent most of the ride back sleeping. I can't say it's only because of today. This seems like a familiar symptom of traveling. It's not the first time it happened. Yep, you are train lagged. If no one has beaten me to it, I could do a thesis on it. Maybe get a medical journal. Returning from a trip syndrome. Not very creative. I fell asleep before I could think of a better name. Motherfucker. A loud knock on my door wakes me up only a few hours into my nap. I'm annoyed because I just been in the middle of a dream that I can't remember, having been woken up in the middle of it, but I'm sure it was a good one. I briefly wonder who it could be, but it's not like I get many visitors, so I'm sure it's Kenji. I hope he's just rolling out the welcome wagon and not going to hit me up for money again. If that was the case, I'd be almost touched. Hey, go back to sleep. Not touched enough to fight off the urge to roll over and go back to sleep though. Hey, dick bag is out. A few hours after that, I wake up again and immediately spot an envelope on the floor. It must be something that came in the mail while I was away. That's Shizune and Misha's apartment, so I wonder if they dropped by to give it to me, or maybe someone filled in for them in their absence and told Kenji to pass it along. When I pick it up, any remnants of sleepiness in me instantly vanish. Fucking what was the name? Ikawakanaku or something like that? What the fuck? God damn it. I thought we were already done with this shit. Even if the name of the sender wasn't on it, I would have known whom it was by looking at the envelope itself. Realizing how it looked so familiar by recognizing the delicate handwriting addressing it, Sunflower! It was from Iwanako? Fuck that noise. At first, I can't believe it. But it wouldn't be too hard for her to track me down if she wanted to. Of course, I hadn't thought that she would want to. She was maybe my girlfriend for all of 5 seconds. After that, we barely spoke to each other. It would be too easy to put this letter away somewhere and forget about it. A part of me wants to do that, or throw it away unread. Why I want to do these things, I don't know. I would be easy to do them. Easier than to read it. Slitting the envelope open with the tip of a pen, I'm surprised by the length of this letter that spills out. Dear Hisao, how are you? I already read this like 4 times already, I think. I hope you are well and happy at your new school. Everyone here misses you. Almost all of our second year class got put together in class 3-1. So they're juniors for the final year. Okay, so we are pretty comfortable right from the beginning of the year. I'm sure you would have been assigned to this class as well. The mood among the third years seems to be very anxious about the final exams. Even though they are so far away, the teachers are badgering us about it all the time. Even old Mr. Tachibana, who is, by the way, our homeroom teacher this year, would you believe it? I was sure that he'd retire after our second year, but here he is, nagging everyone about studying for exams. I think things like that are the main reason why the mood among the third years is so nervous. I must admit that I'm somehow losing confidence in myself as well, even though I'm always fared reasonably well in exams. God damn it. Fucking hate her so much. Fucking near the end of every freaking chapter, I think it was like, no wait, was it chapter? No, after like Act 2. Okay, I know Act 2 is done right here. Act 2 is done because Iwana fucking note shows up for some odd reason. I remember in Emmys it was like in the beginning, but fucking bullshit. She's like, oh hey, I'm gonna send a letter near the end of the school year. Apparently, but I don't know. This is some major bullshit. I am pissed off at how much they send him the fucking letter, the same words at the same time in every single act. Like, oh, Act 2, at the end you get a letter. Oh boy, god damn it, I am pissed on how it has the same fucking thing, like the same words, the same, oh hey, wait, everyone's in class 3-1. It's like, okay, I get it. This is my, like, wait, I'm trying to, Hanako, Emmy, Lily. This is like my 4th time reading this godforsaken letter. I had to count, I'm sorry. But, god damn it! I hate her! I hate her really with a passion. These fucking, oh, there it is! There it is! It's fucking, oh, it's so weird!